What up, what up, what up, what up? Bankroll Tim, better the fuck up. Anyways, y'all, 86 Landau, 86 Landau. Getting this rear end out, Like I said, this is just 7.5, garbage, junk, boom. This one, just junk. You can see the car, like I said, there's no holes in the car, shit like that. Anyways, not to complain again, but somebody did these fuel lines. They zip tied them to the brake hose. Normally when people do these, they run them up above the frame and drop them down, this and that, blah, blah. So they're kind of in my way for the fab work I got to do, but I'm going to work around it, figure it out. I still got to clean up all this, so got to get this rear end out, get these control arms out. All this is garbage. The only thing I'll be saving off of this rear end is I'll cut the ends off. Because like I said, these ends have 4 bolts, 10 bolt, 12 bolt ends, boom. The small bearing, boom. G-bodies have the tall piece, and then if you go to put the Wilwood brakes on there, you got to drill the 4 holes out, stuff like that. I ain't got time for all that. So I'll take these in, save them. This rear end, you know, pretty pitted. But I already have a nice cleaner one back there to fab up from somebody else's shit later on. But you can tell this car's all original, all original. This, you know, there's no holes in any of the stuff that matters. Like frame tails are solid, they're there. The bushings are there, you know, it's just scalloped, you know. And I hit it with the, I'm gonna hit it with the drill and all that, boom, boom, boom. Wire wheel, all this. Shocks, original garbage ass shocks, they don't do nothing. You guys with putting bolts back in gas tanks, not the correct way to do that. This metal shield up here, gonna go bye-bye. Was another one over there, it's gonna go bye-bye. The catalytic converter one's gonna go bye-bye. You see they got the new drive shaft in here. So one thing I didn't think about is, I mean, a little bit of play here, but with the 8.5 in it, the 8.5 pinion is longer, 1.5 inches or so. So, I mean, we got a little bit of play there, and the rear end will be going back a little bit more due to being 6s. So, the drive shaft might work, or I might have to get the drive shaft shortened a little bit. You can see it's brand new, like somebody just did it, obviously, because it's got an LS motor in it. It's got some 40 series flows on it, stuff like that. I don't even remember, did I drive it in? I think my kid drove it in. I don't even think I drove it in. But, yeah. So this video is just about this car. And I'm standing on all the parts. Well, got that True Track posi. It's all gears inside of it. None of that clutches. So, and it never wear out. You'll never end up spinning one wheel. The tie rod sleeves for you guys. These are the tie rod adjustment sleeves. Boom, there's a number 5252. Those are 11/16. These are for box Chevys. Boom. All the Viking stuff for it. Showed you guys that shit before. Wilwood, the brake line kit. The brake line kit does not come with the kit. It does not come in the kit, so you got to get the brake line kit. The back you can use as an adapter that screws into the caliper and then run the hard line to it. Upper control arms into rollable. I know I'm going over stuff over and over, but just trying to get all the footage and stuff. I have not notched this side out. I was getting ready to notch this out. I started taking the rear end out. Then I realized I needed to get the 8.5 dug out, which this is the rear end I have going in it. So this is an 8.5 out of a dunk. So it's got the big fat ass tubes. Put a buzz on it just to weld it to the bench. I was gonna put a plate on the bench and bolt it to it and this and that, but it doesn't matter. It's gotta come right back off of there anyways. I just did it to hold this. So I can cut all these, cut all this, cut all this, cut all this, cut the end off. Fab it up, of course, super drop boxes. Normally I'd order these, that would just be a strip, but I had to order them this way, which is 11 hole. These are the 11 hole. Those are the 9 hole on the wall. So 11 hole gives you more adjustment, more adjustability. Like I said, this car will be going on 8s later, so the car will be all adjustable. These are the super drop boxes, which are 15 hole. They do have the same look ones like this that are 11 hole. Then they got the square ones. But anyways, these are the ones right here. This is what I just put on that 9-inch I just fabbed up. Or no, the 11 hole was. These are 15 hole. But anyways, badass stuff. Build it one time, be done. So again, this is an 8.5 out of a 71 dunk. These ends right here, they take a big bearing, which that's what I was saying about the other ends to go on. I have a set already cut off for this one, which are right there. So it'll be all cleaned up, but it gives you the bolt holes, even though those bolts broke off in it. But it gives you the 10 bolt, 12 bolt bolt up for the brakes. And the brakes that I got, you know, 10 bolt, 12 bolt. Anytime with the box Chevys, when you order the brake kit, the back for the stock rear end is going to be 10 bolt, 12 bolt. If you guys already have brakes and you're ordering a 9-inch rear end and your brake kit is for a 10 bolt and not a 9-inch, you don't have to trip and change out you just tell the place that you want the 9-inch bearing end for a 10 bolt, 12 bolt brake bolt up, which that's what this is for a 9-inch. But a little more information there for you guys. I got that right there. And see, here's the 9-inch ones. So the 9-inch ones, how the bolt circle is compared to the 10 bolt, 12 bolt. So just let you guys know that if you already have brakes or you get a deal on brakes from somebody, you know, and you got a 9-inch, you want to change the ends, or you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I think you know what I'm saying. I don't even know if I know what I'm saying, but I might know what I'm saying. So anyways, Saturday, April 9th. Excuse me, this weather. But this is what I'm getting ready to do right now. As you can see, I started to cut right here. I'm gonna get all this cut off. I'm gonna cut all this cleaned up. So I figured this is, you know, I got like 100 things left to do on this car, and I'm trying to get this car done pretty quick because that's all I'm working on right now is the maroon box Chevy. Landau, coupe, whatever you want to call it. So I got to get the scuff in the hole underneath. I'm still waiting on a couple cans of paint. I still got to notch the other side and build this rear end. So I figured I'd come over here, drag this rear end out, start cleaning this up. This is one thing to get done. I can go back over there, do some scuffing on that. You know, I put in 3-4 hours a day. I can get some things done, get caught up, stuff like that. So yeah. Another little video in and out. This will probably be added to another video to make it longer, whatever. But all right, y'all. Super drop boxes. Only way to go. Build the rear end one time. Make it hold that horsepower. Adjust it to where you can, the lower you go with your bar, the lower control arm, the lower you go in the holes, the more the car will drive the tire into the ground and anti-squat the car. It'll hook. The lower you go, the higher you go with the holes, the more you'll spin. So that's the purpose of these boxes, having so many adjustments. Boom. The lower your car sits, then you can lower the bar real low, keep your car low, control the front end so the front end doesn't travel and it won't break the tires loose. So to be able to drive the tires into the ground. When you get into more horsepower, stuff like that, then you got to start bracing the front of that where it bolts into the car, which this car is getting braced up, and I'll show you that. So, all right, y'all. Bankroll Tim. More info on a lot of things, and basically keeping point on this is the build of the 86 Landau, which, like I said, it's an 86 with an 87, 88, 89 front end, two-door coupe, Landau, whatever. All right, y'all. Bankroll Tim.